Happy birthday, Kevin Toll Reads!
Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, yesterday was my birthday, if you didn't know, and so I got a lot of different things. I had a really good day. My mom got me this Harry Potter plushie. Tessa made me a painting of a library and a guy battling, kind of Harry Potter battling a dark lord or being, and I thought that was really cool, so I'm going to put both of those things on the shelf. Had a really good day, had a very long walk, and enjoyed that, and so it was a great day. And so in terms of this past week, let's dive right into what I read. I read To Die For, and I'm working with Logan on kind of a collab video that's going to be forthcoming. I read Mary Roach's Stiff. I really enjoyed that. I gave it a 4.3 out of 5. It was a good story. I also had read 2 short stories. I read The Shoeshine Boy by Jeffrey Archer for Saturday Shorts, as well as Dark Carousel from Joe Hill, which I really enjoyed. And so overall, my score, and I'm not going to give you my To Die For score because that's going to be forthcoming, but average score is around a 4.1. It was a good reading week, pretty solid. In terms of videos this past week, I did 9, a little more than I wanted to do, but I had quite a bit to get through, and I'm starting to really compile a long list of topics and videos that I'm working on, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. But I did obviously a book review, my Saturday Shorts. I did another Conan, really enjoying Conan. I did a From the Shelves, number 8. I did my top female characters. I did a book tag. I did a Let Me Know. I did another TBR reshuffle, and I did my giveaway. So if you haven't checked out that, I did a video earlier this morning about 3 books that I'm going to be giving away. So you can definitely comment which ones you want or which one you want and get your name into a raffle that I will announce next week during this wrap up of who the winners are. In terms of the community engagement, it was another big week. In terms of that, I had a lot of comments and some new subscribers as well. And so let's kick that off. Lynn's 12, Vin's Corner, Novel Insights, Dylan Morris, Maeve Ever Books, James Biddle, Nicole's Bookish Nook, Secret Fire Books, Just Dawn, Brian M.R., Prionic 1, Just Book Girl TV, Faceless, Adventures in Literature, Twice Born by Grace, Sue Jackson, Book Chat with Pat, Some Other Character, Anonymous, Anon Poster, Outer World Media, Steve Balahan, Already Overbooked, Eric's Bookshelf, Dustin Neely, Bing Lamb, Patty Page, Little Big Library, Cobalt Dragon, Paper Pages Possibilities, Rowdy Player 1, Writing for Jesus 247, Trav's Bookshelf, CJ Rated Books, Bridger from the Library Ladder. He actually commented and put a post up on, I tagged him in one of my tag videos, and he actually responded. He has a huge channel, really great, high quality channel. He responded. That was really, really kind of humbling. Bookstalgic, Jim's Books, Reading and Stuff, Eric Henderson, Book Ramble, YT Jonesy G, welcome to the channel. My dad, Ingrid Fitz 5677, Annie Rose 5835, Jim Miller, welcome to the channel. Paul Bigby, Logan Jensen 1236, Xanadu Castle, Caleb Welch, Bryce at Shelf Centered, another big channel. I really enjoy Bryce's channel. Shawshank, welcome to the channel. Tecumseh Cristaro, welcome to the channel. Sean Brink, Jack Walter 5970, Toodle Skay, Karen 6603, welcome Karen. Robert Lynn 7746, Random Reading Pathways, Deborah Lozano 7134, welcome Deborah, and Book Nerd Nova, welcome to the channel. And so I had some new subscribers, a lot of comments. It was a really good week in terms of community and just friends and having a good time talking about books. Comment of the week. I've been starting to add this, and this one was a pretty easy one to talk about. When I was doing my book review of Stiff by Mary Roach, talking about the curious lives of human cadavers, James from the Little Big Library, he commented on my book review, and he commented about his mom and shared just kind of a very touching insight to his mom and when she passed and everything that went about that. And I thought that was just really humbling, really kind of touching comment from James at Little Big Library. If you haven't checked out his comment on my book review, you should definitely check that out. It was really heartwarming from James. In terms of what I'm reading this week, obviously I'm going to be reading Book 3 of the Dandelion Dynasty, The Veiled Throne. I'm also going to be reading Daybreakers, which is the 6th book in the Sackett series. I'm actually reading that, and I'm about 125, 150 pages into it. So hopefully I should have that done in the next couple days. And I'm going to be reading Cop Hater, which is the 1st book in the 87th Precinct series. I have about 20 of those books, and so I'm definitely looking forward to diving into that series. In terms of book-related news, again, I've been sharing kind of some independent authors, self-published authors that I've been made aware of on the channel. Eric from Eric's Bookshelf, Thomas from McNulty Book Corral, Tim at Secret Fire Books, Nicole at Nicole's Bookish Nook, and Sue Jackson. She is a published writer at Sue Jackson. She has a YouTube channel as well. I also have some other kind of related news. There is a Nagley spinoff. I mentioned this as well. I'm undecided if I like it, but there is going to be a Nagley spinoff from the Prime series Reacher, and I really like Francis Nagley as a character, so that could be interesting. Suzanne Collins is having a new book that's going to be released in March. It's kind of like the Hunger Games prequel type is what I'm guessing. Sean Brink is an independent author who actually reached out to me and wanted to see if I'd be interested in reading his book, Bound by Blood, and I definitely said yes, and he sent me kind of a PDF copy of the book, and so I'm definitely going to be reading that. There's also a new book from Stephen King, and I think I mentioned this as well, that's going to be coming out. It's titled Never Flinch, and it is a Holly Gibney book, and so I'm interested to see how that's going to pan out when that is released, and it looks like May of 2025 is the ETA. In terms of upcoming videos this week, I'm going to be doing some book reviews. I'm going to do another Conan entry. I'm going to be doing a From the Shelves in my Saturday shorts. Those are all pretty given ones. I'm also going to get back into working on some of my Why You Should Read series on one of my favorite authors there. I've also been tagged in a couple different book tags, and I'm working on 2 different Let Me Know videos. Let Me Know number 15 and 16. One of them is a response I got from my previous Let Me Know video, and it was from Jack Walter 5970. He gave me the idea for one, but I'm also working on another one, which is been all over the YouTube about this topic, and it was part of the topic when I met Ken Liu in October, and he touched on this in his lecture, and so I'm going to be doing a Let Me Know about that, and that's all I'm going to say because I'm kind of probably spoiling it already. Also, I've been thinking about what I do with the Conan, kind of reading one of those entries and doing a review every week. I've been thinking about possibly kind of doing something similar with Sherlock Holmes, and this was what I had posted on my channel about. I was trying to do a poll, and for whatever reason, YouTube was just not working for me that day. I tried posting several times to give you guys a poll to kind of comment and make a vote, and YouTube just wasn't working. So I said I would mention it in this weekly wrap up, and that is what I'm doing. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about possibly doing Sherlock Holmes as well, where I read a Sherlock Holmes entry and read and review it on the channel as well, just kind of intermittently and sporadically. So that's in my thoughts. That might be coming in the near future. And so that is my weekly wrap up. I ran through this pretty quickly because I know this could get into like the 20 and 30 minute length, but I wanted to keep this pretty condensed. Again, it's a great reading week, great community engagement, new subscribers, great comments from you all and feedback, a lot of bookish topics. Great comment of the week from James at Little Big Library. I'm going to be reading some great books this week, and I wanted to share, again, our independent authors out there and give them some love. If you're an independent author, please let me know, and I will make sure to mention you on the news section of my next week's weekly wrap-up. And don't forget, I'm doing that giveaway, so definitely check that video out and comment if you want to be or interested in one of those 3 books. So let me know. Anyways, I hope you have a great Sunday, and I will talk to you all on the next one. Thanks.